Hi. Can we talk a little bit about grief and business? What? Okay. Grief is something we don't talk about. And sometimes grief is misdiagnosed. We think it's something else. We're depressed or we're just really sad. We don't equate business and loss unless we've lost our business. Most of the time we equate grief with the death of a loved one. Well, there's over 40 different types of losses we can experience. And grief is an emotional response to a significant emotional loss. It's also the conflicting feelings caused by the interchange of a familiar pattern of behavior. And it can be that feeling of reaching out for someone when you need them most, only to find that they're no longer there. Now, in business, a few of these things line up. Actually, all three of them line up. We can be in business and say you have an employee, a trusted employee who's been with you for a long time, and they decide that it's time to leave, even if it's a beautiful exchange that you're so excited for them, but you're so sad for you because you're really going to miss them and they were so good, and how do you replace them? There's conflicting feelings there. Or you have to let someone go. Someone who you trusted and they broke your trust. They didn't fit and you had to let them go. It's heartbreaking, and you might lose trust in yourself. You might lose faith. Think about over the past few years how the world shut down and how we had to shut down our businesses if we were brick and mortar. And then we were allowed to open up, but within a certain parameter. There were restrictions. Then we were told we had to close down again. Then we got to open up again, and some of us didn't make it through. Some of us lost our businesses. Some of us transitioned from a brick and mortar store to working online, feeling completely out of place, not understanding the online space, feeling very isolated. All of these things bring loss with them, and we can experience pain. And as business owners, we're going to act fine. We're going to just push through. We're going to be strong for everyone. We don't need anything, only to find that our emotions are all over the place. Think about this. Every loss just accumulates, and you're stuffing it down and you're not feeling it because you don't have grief. It's just work. You stuff it down. Imagine a steam kettle, and you put a cork in it, and you put it on the oven, and you turn the burner on, and the water starts to boil, and steam builds up. Well, what happens? The cork blows off. There's an explosion. And you find you're overreacting, or your reactions are much bigger and unexpected because of the pain you're feeling in your heart, the pain of loss. Things happen to you. You never know when it's going to happen. You never know how you're going to react. You're exhausted both mentally and physically. But you can't sleep, or you want to sleep all the time. You can't eat, or you want to eat all the time. These are just a few symptoms that can show up that are showing you might be grieving. But not everybody experiences them. They can be different for everyone. You may not experience any of them, but you might just feel stuck, and you might just feel so sad that you don't know how to move forward and you don't know what's wrong with you. There's nothing wrong with you. You're grieving. You need a place to talk about what you're feeling with someone listening to you, not judging you, not trying to fix it, not analyzing you, just listening. There is nothing wrong with you. You've gone through some loss, and you're carrying some pain that you need to work through. Get curious. Ask yourself some questions. dig into it. And if you need some help, it's okay to ask for it. We can have grief as business owners.